Hey everyone, so I know quite a few of you wanted a tour of the Leopalace that wasn't shaky, because the last time I did it I sort of ran around and everyone complained, "What are you doing? We can't see anything." So right now I'm actually moving out of the Leopalace, but since I've cleaned it, I'll take you for a tour from the entrance. So let's go! Here we have the Genkan, or the entrance hall. So we've got some locks here, just a sort of security lock, and then the main lock here, the door handle. We've got the letterbox, so they just sort of fly through, and then down here we've got the deposit box. So if somebody sends a big parcel, sometimes they'll put it in the deposit box, but most of the time they'll knock at the door or ring the doorbell and give it to you directly. And then moving back a little bit, we've got space to put the shoes, and then we've got the shoe closet. Now I know quite a few people use this for food space because you are quite limited for your food space in the Leopalace. Okay, so here we have the utility bay, which has your washing machine here and then some shelves up there. So when you first arrive, in the top right you'll see the power breaker. So you need to flip that big switch which says 30A, or else you'll have no power. And for quite a lot of Leopalaces you'll also get this gadget here which will dry your clothes, or you can just use it as an extractor fan. So the first one at the top, excuse me, I can't remember, but kanso, it's like drying. Tofu じゃない, not tofu. Kyofu, so like cool breeze, so it cools down the bathroom. Then you've got Kyukanki, so rapid air exchange, or like air extractor. And then kanki, which is just the normal extractor. Then you've got the jikan, which is the time, so half an hour up to 5 hours. And then you've got the button to stop it here. And if we move on, I'll just show you the washing machine very briefly. So this is pretty straightforward. So you just need to find the power button, which is dengen. It's normally the biggest button if it's not written in English. And then you've got quite a few different settings. You don't really need to bother with them too much unless you're doing something specific. But here you've got starto, which is start. And then moving on, you've got like suilyo, the amount of water. Yoyaku, so if you want to reserve it, start at a different time. Arai, which is wash. Susugi, I don't know. I don't know this. And shitsunai hoshi, which is if you want to dry it in your bathroom, which I'll show you next. So moving on, we got the bathroom. So you get your sink, shower here. You get a mirror, and then you get a pole at the top to hang your clothes. I'm not going to show you much else because I'm not that immaculate at washing, but we do have a bath there. So it's a fairly decent sized bath. Moving on in the opposite direction, we've got the toilet. So let me just grab this handle and open it up for you. Oh, it's so dark and ominous. Okay, so let's flip the switch. You've got 3 buttons here. So this top one is for the utility bay. This one's for the toilet, and then this one's normally for the extractor fan in the toilet. So pretty standard toilet. So you've got your paper, you've got your toilet bowl, you've got your you've got a sink too. So when you flush it, the water will come down. And if you look at the flush, you can flush it 2 different ways. So there's either the big flush, which is dai or oki, and then sho or chisai, like small flush. I think you can gather under which circumstance to use which. Got some space up here to store tissues or what have you. And that's about it to the toilet. And we've got the kitchen, or as I like to call it, the genkan, the hallway, because it's not really a kitchen. But yeah, up here you've got some storage shelves. Here you've got a microwave. Here you've got your quite small fridge freezer. Moving around here. Here you've got your range for cooking things. I'll tell you right now, this is an electronic range, so be careful not to overload it in winter. Then you've got your tiny sink. Notice how you don't have any space to dry your plate, so you'll have to improvise there. Up here you've got some more storage. You've also got a fan, an extractor fan, which is pretty neat. And then down here underneath the sink you've got some more storage too. Moving into the main room, so we've got 2 chairs which come standard with the Leopalace. You've got a table, the bag and umbrella and tissues and so on are not included. They're my last belongings here. So yeah, let's go over towards the window, shall we? So you've got a big window. Let's just open it up. So you've got a sort of fiddly latch here, and like so you can open it up like this. Hello car park, hello people. So you've also got a bug screen too, which you'll want to use if you're out in the countryside, or else you might have some unwelcome giant Asian killer hornets trying to fly in. Trust me, it's happened. And then down here we've got an emergency ladder, which not all apartments come with it, but yeah, I haven't had to use it, so it's just sitting there. And yeah, you've got the curtains too. You've got the aircon up here, which doubles as a heater, which is quite nice. You've got some big storage cupboards here for your clothes. So you've got like a hanging pole in both. And this was plenty for me. It was plenty of space. And moving on, we've got the television and remotes. So that thing on the right isn't a games console. It's the Leo box, which I'm not quite sure what you can do with it. You can browse the internet, maybe look at some exclusive videos or channels, but I didn't really use it, so yeah. And then I mainly use this area as a desk, and then up here we've got some more storage cubes. And then moving down next to the desk, these steps are actually storage containers, so you've got plenty of space there to store a vacuum cleaner. And then here, yeah, this is a bed. So depending on what sort of contract you'll come on, there may be a futon here already, but there wasn't for me in this apartment, so I had to buy my own. So yeah, you've got to climb up these stairs to your bed. If I was a child, it would be an absolute dream. And then right next to your bed, you've got a light and then some shelves up there, sort of out of the way. It would be nice to have them a bit lower, but it's not too much of a problem. I could live with it. And then, yeah, you've got these big bay doors style doors. Bay doors? I don't think you'd really call them that. But yeah, you've got some sort of suitcase storage under there. So yeah, that's really good for when you first get here. And then moving on, I think the last thing to cover, excuse me. The last thing to cover is the intercom. So when somebody comes to the door, it will flash up on the screen like this and show you outside, so you can see who it is. And then you can also talk to them with this button too, which is pretty neat. Yeah, that's about it guys. So I've just finished moving now. Soon Leopalace will come and check my apartment, make sure it's all okay. I think I've done a fairly good job, so yeah, I will be talking to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the tour. So Kanajin out. Goodbye.